we're back here from Reet Battle Royale round 2 with special guest Chelsea Denofa. I didn't get home till 3 AM after packing up. We brought down the 33 in case we wanted to drive today's event, which is the Hi-Tec Oils, I think round 2, here at Calder, running on the opposite side of the track on the Run the Wall National Circuit. Now we've got the Reet 33 after Corey, got it all cleaned up. We've got some splitters, we've got rear diffuser, we've tuned it up, checker tuning, cleaned up the tune a bit. The fueling was a bit off, wastegate's been weird and stuff like that, so cranked the boost. And to make him 450, it ran out of fuel. I thought I had bigger injectors, definitely didn't. Solo on it here today, just have a bit of fun. It's practice day today, qualifying and battling tomorrow, so we're just going to do a couple of laps and see what we can do. It's completely wet, yeah, just sucks the track out, see how icy it is. It was wet at the end of the day last night, and so let's just see what we can do. And yeah, so I'm also repping Left Me Race Suit in NZ. We're supporting the boys, Hi-Tec Oils, that's their series. So George runs that, and I've got Shembri and Jabbit teammates, and I've stole one of Jabbit's, where is it? Old race suits. True. It was a bit of a tall boy compared to me, and a little bit smaller in the gut region. So we'll see if we can squeeze into that. And yeah, everything else pretty good. I didn't have to do too much. Ready to get on track and try to keep it off that wall. Try to keep that rear end looking spicy. So I think they are running a bit of a, not mid-track, but 3/4 to the wall. They've just painted some fresh logos on the wall. So I think they want to just keep it clean, no people caving their cars and stuff like that. I'll go out and see if I can get that line for what they want in the wet, just in case it is wet tomorrow. Yeah, then we'll come back tomorrow for qualifying and some battles. We're just on the Zec Novas. We've still got the standard R200 diff. They have no Winters or GDR diff. So that'll be a hard tire to keep up with some of the quick boys, but in the wet, it should do the job plenty. Just changed the Acostal Ackerman, pretty much same as the 34, because it was really crabby when we last drove it at SA. So that should be actually really good for the wet. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, we'll jump in the car, get some laps, and then that'll probably be it, and we'll be back tomorrow. I'll give you any updates if we've got any funny business going on. But fingers crossed we're all going. So I'll show you my pit crew in a second as well. It's a good one. I'm starting to get suited up. Ooh, looking good. Classy. And I've got to show you my pit crew that I hired all the way from RTR in the US. Oh, I got Chelsea.
I'm going to tell you, you're looking good out there.
Yeah.
Track's wet. I haven't even looked at the track yet, so I'm not a good spotter for you right now, but I'll go out there and check it out.
Just quickly, how'd you enjoy last night's event?
I loved it. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, the
car was great. Yeah. Ran it through the whole time. No issues. Not a single hiccup. It was solid.
If you didn't see Chelsea in the AU Falcon, go and check it out. We've got the live stream, and no doubt he'll have a video up of his experience, but it was a good time. Definitely a handicap, but you got it done.
It's a handicap, but I enjoy that a lot. I enjoy going and just driving as hard as I can. That's what makes it fun.
Loves the challenge.
Oh, yeah.
He gave us a few setup tips.
I did. I turned that car up quite a bit. At the end, it was going well, and then it started raining. But the event was awesome. Good turnout. Lots of good drivers. Vibes were good.
That's it. It's all about the vibes.
It is.
So just quickly, I know you're a man of setup.
Yeah.
What would be your recommendation for a nice, wet, slippery track? Now, I got 265 semis this time. Pressure, like what do you like to do normally?
So depending on what you normally run pressure-wise, but I usually start around the 20 mark. And then if you're already running 20, I'd go up just a tick.
Yeah.
25 or 30.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily make more grip, it just makes it easier to drive, which allows you to be faster on track. It's not biting you as much.
It's a funny one, like I've always tried to figure out like what a good wet setup is, and like I've seen people like bring their track in or like run a skinnier tyre, try to like get a nice like all the weight in one contact patch, all this stuff. I don't know. And then I've tried lower pressures and stuff like that, and I've honestly found nothing makes a huge amount of difference. Mainly the steering, I reckon, like Ackerman, and not having the car crab, because that's when you're in trouble. So I've just my car set up.
And no rear bar, take the rear bar or rear sway bar, you guys call it bumper bar. And then if you can, stiffen up the front quite a bit, and that's pretty much it. I'll usually pump the front tires up a ton because you always have so much more front grip than rear because you're spinning the rears. So we kind of balance it out and get some slide in the front, kind of even it out.
There you go, some nice pro tips.
Yeah.
So I do have 30 right now on the back, and I've got 35 in the front. So they were up, well, one was 37, one was 40. I was like, let's even out on 35. See how it goes.
Go up if you need to.
Yeah. That's it. I'll get out there and make sure you give me all the tips. Get your notepad out.
Yeah. As soon as he stops recording here, I'm going to tell the rest of the tips.
That's it.
Oh, g'day, Jabbit. My name's Jabbit.
How are you finding the suit?
It's actually not bad. It's a little bit tight in the chonk region, but
A bit tight around here.
it's not bad actually. I thought it would be like really, because you're a tall boy, a bit taller than me. I thought it would be like real baggy, but it's actually not bad. Perfect for me. It worked out well. How you going?
Bit of a handful out there. In the
Yeah, that first corner was horrible.
But it's fun. Like, it's been a while since I've just gone out there and just done like 30 laps in a row. Just, you know, no coming in, no changing tyres.
Yeah, no 2 laps with these grippy boys.
Watch the fuel gauge and just, get one more out of it, one more out of it. You doing some laps?
Yeah, I've done some laps, yeah.
Seen you out there.
Yeah, I did a couple. Are you going to go back out?
If you let me your suit. My hot suit.
It's a bit stanky, I reckon, already.
It's a little stain in the front.
No, Legends, good to see you, man.
Yeah.
There we go.
Man, see you out there.
First practice was interesting. That first corner is horrible. Very hard to get consistent. But yeah, we're going to do one more practice, and then hopefully it's dry tomorrow. But I think it's going to be wet, so we'll just figure it out tomorrow. But the car's feeling really good. The power, the steering, the rear tyre grip's pretty good. It's there. No one's running away, so I think we're good.
That last one, oh, what happened?
Just didn't get on throttle.
Yeah, coming into the bowl,
Yeah, fuck no, not even close.
the front, I thought you were like, oh, goddamn.
Oh, you're going to hit me.
Yeah.
No, that was struggling.
Ben Odgers, by the way, legend of a bloke.
Big YouTube guy.
Car is so spicy, have to say. 2J, all the goodies.
Huge turbo. Compensates.
No, it was some good laps in there. It's just getting that first corner right.
Yeah. There was one good one you let me in.
Yeah.
You didn't. And I stuck with you. Yeah. That was when I cut those bolts. Get on the door.
Get on the door. I saw you right there.
I'm going to run into you. This could be bad. That's fun.
No, it's good.
That's fun.
Good practice laps. I mean, yeah. Hopefully it's dry tomorrow, but I mean, if not, we've had a few laps to know what we're in for.
Damn straight.
Well, that's probably it. I'm going to pack up. I'm going to unload my car. We'll be back tomorrow. Fingers crossed for some dryness, because that's shit. See you tomorrow. Alright, we're back day 2. It's cold as yeah, car's good to go. It's still wet. As it's warm, but we've got blue sky. It's a little bit of blue sky. Tiny bit over there. So we're hoping that it'll dry up. If you guys are quite quick in the wet, I don't think we're one of them. But we're just gonna, you know, play off consistency because there's a lot of inconsistent people out there as well. So we've got qualifying in a couple of hours. I think we've got the Pro-Am qualifying first. So we'll just go out there and do our morning practice. So we park up. I want to try and fix the handbrake. It doesn't seem to be locking up like it should. That's pretty much the only issue. Yeah, apart from that, we're just here to have some fun. No real pressure. We are going straight to New Zealand tomorrow for the Bay Park final, D1NZ. And yeah, done plenty of driving. So let's see how we go. So GoPros both went weird in that practice. The sun's coming out even more now. Towards the end of that practice, it started drying up. It wasn't patchy, but now I'm hearing that it's patchy as for qualifying. Did some sick runs with Gricey and follow Brody Mayer as well. He's on a mission, of course, last year's champion. But yeah, let's just see how we go. Going to do one safe, one send in qualifying. I don't think it really matters because there's only about 20 cars or so. And hopefully it's fully dry for battles. That's all we want. And look who's here.
Hi-Tec Joe. Hey. Hi-Tec Joe is here. We're all supporting today. Got the race suit, jacket, Jabbit Barrett.
Freezing cold.
Yeah, it's definitely cold.
My lips are arced on from Friday night. But
yes.
We're back.
Yeah, we're ready to go. Yes. In preparation for D1NZ, bit of spotting action. Tell me what's up. Tell me how hard to go. It's been a while.
We're going to get that podium for D1NZ.
Oh, yeah. Hands enough.
Yeah. Three like him too.
True. How you going, mate?
No, good.
Nah?
No, good.
You did your qualifying just then?
It was practice all day yesterday and this morning was wet. As soon as we started qualifying, I had low pressures in the tyres and I couldn't click third coming out of the S. So coming into the S was really patchy. And then coming out of the S, it was just dry. It was a sponge show.
Oh, really? Full dry out of the S's?
Yeah.
There you go.
So I reckon, yeah, we're going to see what we can do. I'm going to try and keep it in second the first one, because that's what I've been doing all morning. And I'll just like baby it, just carry the speed and blaze into the bowl. But yeah, I'm going to need second through the patchy bit. Oh, I won't come out of it.
Just don't go hard into the S.
Yeah, sweet as.
We'll see. If the transition's a little bit wet, I might be able to click. Be able to click third.
I did hear something about maybe getting a sight lap, so...
Alright, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So you normally say third through this.
chances, don't you, in the dry?
Yeah.
It's always best because you just settle. You don't have to worry about the gear change.
Yeah. Might be interesting with semis though. I mean, they're probably not crazy, heaps grippier than the 235 same tyre.
Yeah.
Which I was just managing it.
It's cold, track conditions cold.
Yeah.
Less grip. So, see, you need to get ready for quality.
Hey, I'm gonna get ready. Oh, camera. Still cutting out a bit on those hard slicks around. I reckon it might be a relay in the back or something. Gotta have a look. Quality lap's done. It started pissing down. I hadn't actually went out for a lap and it started oil cutting. Watch, I thought it was fuel cut first because I forgot to fill up fuel. Being a bit of a rookus, had about a quarter tank, and I was doing my warm-up burnouts and it was hitting some sort of cut, and I was hell, here we go. Yeah, went back in, put fuel in, went back out. They let me do a sight lap, luckily, because they were gonna just send me. And I was like, oh, I'll definitely take a sight lap to check the track. It was patchy, dry, wet kind of thing. And then when I did the sight lap, it started cutting again, so real bad. So I just quickly came in. I was at the last one qualifying too, so it was kind of orcs. It's not the best time to be pushing back your quali, but luckily Shembri as well was in the same boat. So we came back in, and I was it's definitely got to be oil cut because it pushed out like 2 litres, I reckon.
Last time we pushed oil out into the catch can and emptied it and didn't refill it, we blew up the R33, remember that?
Luckily we got the nice safety on here. Safety is the only good motor we've got. So came in and put about 1.5 litres back in. And she was good to go, and then it started pissing down. And I was so greasy in that first corner. I didn't get a side lap. I just took it pretty easy, held on to it, didn't catch me out. And then just kept it all the way, just the same as like practice. Felt pretty comfy, got it online, so it'd be interesting to where they put me. The second lap I did was pretty similar. I just tried to get a bit better on clips, did a few bum drags and stuff. I don't know whether they'll care, so we'll see what they put together from those shat runs.
You probably do pretty well because a lot of the thing about this track is unless you're really familiar with how it is in the wet, it's like slipperier than any other racetrack in Australia, like 100%. So it definitely helps to have a little bit of a hometown advantage to know those type of things. A lot of these guys probably won't really realise just how slippery it is. It's like ice.
Yeah. If they don't get a sight lap again after this, even greasier than before.
Boring down there. It'd be like a river running down the track.
Oh, seriously. Yeah, so definitely not ideal conditions, but we're ready for it. We're consistent, and I reckon old mate James Ian Mard will love that. Oh, Farron's on it. Yeah. That's a judge who didn't know, JDMX Park boy. But alright, that's enough of a shout update for you. I think we got a bit of a break and Pro Sports on, or Pro Amp. I'm gonna have some food, chack and strip because I'm hungry. And we'll break and we'll be back straight into it. Battles. Might even get a buyer on if we qualify top 12, who knows. You just can't know. Alright, we just got back from qualifying and we managed to get 9th place. A bit awkward to judge being wet versus dry battles. Runs. And so that places us against, is it a high qualifier? So we get a buyer run
So you were against the lower qualified because you were 8th.
Okay. I was 8th, was it?
Yeah, apparently you were 8th. It was 8th versus 9th.
Alright, there you go.
Or he was 8th, I'm not too sure. Can't remember.
Yeah, he might have been 8th.
Yeah.
I think I was 9th.
Yep.
So, yeah, we got Chris Sadler first in a VU. Yeah, VU V8 thing. So we'll get out there now, line up with him, see how we go.
Coming into turn 1, he had to re-initiate a little bit of understeer coming into turn 1, as we've seen all day. But Chris has got the ute flying coming through that last corner.
God dang it.
It's a bit of a rough run on Chris's lead. Chris, yeah. His lead. It's a bit funky through the first turn. He almost did a bit of a straight and almost a bit of an opposite lock. Took a weird line, like so. Come out wide on the first turn and he crossed the track and he sort of cut the second corner and left Jason behind a bit. And then they were both on the wrong line coming into the last corner. Jason's trying to catch up to him, obviously. He did a bit of a brake check. I mean, sort of would have gone against him, but when they switched around, Jason's line was perfect, left Chris behind, and then Jason spun the last corner in the wet. So what do you do?
I cooked it. That's a rare occurrence.
Jason didn't spin, probably would have either gone one more time or got the win. So
yeah,
went and spoke to the judges to get a bit of clarification on the last corner on Chris's lead, because he did jump on the brakes a fair bit, but the fact that Jason's smart, he can't do it.
I game over to it. It was a decent lead. It was pretty safe, and yeah, I was just coming in to put a good one in, and came in nice up and close to the wall, and it must have just been extra greasy there. I knew that slippery spot was coming, but it just literally caught me straight off. Like, it was instant ice, mass grease, and there was no catching it. So yeah, get that on the big job, so it's a bit of a disappointing one. But we had fun anyway. The weather has been like the hardest conditions out to ever drive. Wet, dry patch. Like it was like new every time you went out there. So anyway, that was it. We made top 16.
You still won Battle Royale. So
yeah. Come off the win, and we'll win again at Bay Park with the WAG next weekend. Thank you.
Dom for the first time, taking me over to New Zealand.
Yeah, JB Rollins.
We're gonna get that win in the Thunderdome, in the Speedway track.
Yeah.
Just gonna send it.
Kank Stadium. So yeah, there you go. By the time you've probably seen this video, you've probably seen the NZ only draw. The NZ only draw is either live or it's finished. It's probably finished because it's only a weekend draw. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing spicy NZ only giveaways because I know it's what you want. So we'll keep coming with some pretty sick cards. Yes. Yeah. See you next time.